Good morning, everybody. Today, I would love to talk to you about this concept of how much do our unconscious expectations and beliefs that we have about other people really affect the way that we connect with everybody. So, hi, really lovely to be here. If you're joining us, please type in hi and tell us where you are watching from the world. It would be great to get to know you. Okay, so let's begin, shall we? So, I'd like to tell you a story. On the weekend, it's my great honor to be supporting the TED IHE event in Paris on the 20th of May. So if you haven't bought your tickets, definitely go and buy your ticket. But what we were doing on the weekend is we went out to have a conversation with some homeless people on the streets of Paris. And the reason why we did that is because the theme of this year is one life. And for me, when I say the word one life, type in the comment section below what springs to mind. So if I say one life, type in the comment below, type in, your thoughts on what does the concept of one life mean to you? To me, one life is this idea that we're all connected. Sometimes you see me with this, infinity necklace. And the reason I wear it is because I believe that what we are is we are all divinely connected. We're in this circle, in this hoop that never ends. And that is really what is going to be core to what I'm talking about today. I'd like you to imagine for a moment that here we are as people, okay? Here you are. Now, as we've been talking about throughout these videos, those of you who've been watching, give me a thumbs up. If you've been following my videos, give me a thumbs up if you've been following my videos. If you've just joined us, hi. So what we've been talking about is this idea that absolutely every single one of us has a head, has a heart, and has a soul. And today I want to talk a little bit more about the head. Now, the unconscious belief systems that we have about ourselves and the world can be found in boxes around the space of the head. Now, the reason I say that is because before we actually went out to give food to the homeless and to, have conversations with them, one of the ladies who was organizing it said to us, okay, well, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. She asked us to think about what our thoughts are and what our preconceived ideas are about the homeless. So these are all these boxes that we have about anyone in our life. I want to talk about the homeless today, but for you, it could be absolutely anyone in your life. It could be the boulangerie, the lady in the boulangerie, those of you who are from France. It could be your boss at work. It could be absolutely anyone. Now, what is the key here, and which is why the power, as I say, in step 2 of my online program, is the power is in awareness of what are your unconscious beliefs about people. Now, they're unconscious, aren't they? So it's important that you do some work around bringing them to the surface. And of course, I do one-to-ones, so reach out to me if you'd like support in that. But these are all unconscious beliefs that we have. So I had to think about, when I see a homeless person, what are my unconscious beliefs about them? What do I think about who they are, whether they're deserving of where they are? Those of you who are watching from South Africa, I grew up in South Africa and we have all those people on the streets, and those of, give me a thumbs up if you're watching from South Africa. We often have people standing at the traffic lights, begging and asking for money or selling things. So what are your belief systems around those people? So what happens now is that here's the homeless person. Here's the person in your life. Now what happens is that we have these unconscious beliefs, and here I am going to put on sunglasses or glasses. And what happens here is really, really interesting. The unconscious beliefs are filtered through these lenses, and what happens is that you then see the world and you see this person here through the lens of your unconscious belief system. Isn't that amazing? Give me a thumbs up if that's amazing. Now, this is great. That's all good and well. But here's the thing. This person equally has belief systems, unconscious belief systems and expectations of you. So again, they have their own glasses, their own lenses, and their unconscious belief filters, and it becomes their perception of who you are, and more importantly, what they expect of you. And this is quite key. Those of you who are in relationships, you can link it to that, because these boxes not only are unconscious belief systems, but they are also expectations of what we expect people to be, act, think, or do in our lives. So here's what happened. So I went there on, I think it was Sunday. We went out and we had a conversation. It was very, very interesting for me because, I reflected and I became aware of all of my unconscious beliefs about the homeless. And then we go and I have my first conversation with this guy from North Africa in my broken French. And you know what we ended up doing? We ended up talking about music. We ended up talking about what inspires us. And I was so pleased and taken aback, and just my heart just completely lifted, because what we had done is we had connected on a soul level. So what I was doing is I wasn't speaking to him from my unconscious beliefs anymore. I was talking to him from the space of my soul. And I believe that he was also speaking to me from his soul. We were talking about that which inspires us. And if you were watching yesterday's video, I spoke about this idea of how inspiration, joy, passion are all emotions that have a vibrational frequency. Joy, passion, freedom, gratitude, those are all high vibrational emotions that mean we're connecting more and more to source. Okay? So this was really great, and we had the most incredible conversation. And for me, that is why, and that is what I believe One Life is about. One Life is about really connecting with people on a soul level. So my question to you today is, are you connecting with people in the space of the head, or are you connecting with people in the space of the soul? And we are all connected, because as you know, your soul is, you are divinely connected to source, aren't you? Through this amazing energy that draws up, as is this person divinely connected to source through their own source connection. But you see what's happened here is obviously all is connected in source, but what happened is we are now, as I am divinely connecting to myself through source, connecting with this person, and they are divinely connecting with themselves, here we are. We are one. We are connecting as one. So today, I really want you to have a think about, how are you connecting with people? And ask the question, how can I connect with people more on a soul level, in that authentic place of who we are? Whenever there's those shoulds, whenever you're in that space with the expectation, whenever you think that person should have said that, that person should be doing that, just bring yourself down again and ask yourself, are you seeing the soul of the person? Are you seeing their belief systems, or are you seeing your belief systems? And this is the power of awareness, being able to see it all, like a zoom out to zoom in perspective. If you liked today's video, give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to choose freedom by clicking on the link below this video. Thanks so much, guys. Have a wonderful day connecting with people on a soul level. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.